Here is an opportunity to double our money. Now, recently I started using AI tools specifically to help me become a millionaire. And I'll explain more about how natural gas prices fit into that story. But let's see if this is an opportunity to double my money, because right now I'm in stage 3 of a natural gas trade that I detailed over on our Discord community. And I'll get back to that and I'll explain all about that. So my name is Doug, and I want you to know up front that I don't have anything to sell you in this video. All I have is information that I'm using myself and recommendations that you can take or leave. So if you find this technical analysis genuinely helpful, then hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So I decided to become a millionaire and I wanted to know the mathematics. How could I do it? Let's say that I had $20 per week extra money that I could just set aside and not touch. And if I could double that money, or if I could increase that money, 10% rate of return, it would take me 46 years. If I could get 20%, it would take me 27 years. But if I could double my money just once per year, it would only take me 7 years to become a millionaire. And all I ever had to do was invest $20 per week. Now, if I took a $1,000 one-time investment and I doubled my money every year, it would take me 10 years. It would take me longer than if I start off with $1,000. So what I want to do is demonstrate how you can grow your Litecoin or your Bitcoin using the trading system over on Simple FX. The same thing that I'm doing right now. So let's go back to the Discord chat here. So here's the natural gas chart pattern that our trading system looks for. It's the 1, 2, 3 bottom at the end of the long downtrend. It's at historical lows and it looks like it's breaking out. More than that, we have a breakout gap down there that's super important that I got to check out in this video. So what I did is I went over to Simple FX and I put on a trade using Litecoin, and I've got my stops just above my entry, so there's nothing for me to do. I'm in stage 3 and I'm already profitable. So what I want to do in this video is show that from this trading pattern, from where I am, just the luck of getting in when I didn't have to fight all the way through this sideways stuff. Our trading system was sideways and kind of mellow there. Now it's given us the breakout, and I was fortunate enough to get my position in place right here. So with a small amount of Bitcoin or Litecoin, you could do the same thing. You could start off with just one Litecoin, less than $100, and you could put on a trade here. So our trading system isn't a mystery. You can learn it over on the website. That's why I say I'm not selling you anything. You can get that trading system for free on intro-to-cryptos.ca. Grab that 32-page PDF. It gives you all of our entries and exits and a whole bunch more information. Join our Discord free community and you could learn to practice it on different markets like this one, where I post occasionally when a really crazy market breakout is setting up here. So now there's some uncertainties that I want to go over quickly, and I don't want to harbor on this too long, but let's get into what is the Ichimoku here. That's a bullish breakout, that crossover. But when I go into the 12-hour Ichimoku, it's also telling me that we are far apart here with the blue and the red. So we're likely to see some chop. And the risk for chop is pretty significant. If we look back through history, I'll go back into the daily chart here, and we look back to where there might have been a breakout similar in the past. We can see there's a few of them where after the breakout, we can get a significant pullback. After the breakout, we can still get some pretty big noise here. Look at this breakout and then the big pullback, nasty pullback there. And so we could get that kind of breakout and nasty pullback at any time. And I want to be aware of it, especially when I'm seeing these indicators in the Ichimoku Cloud right here in the 12-hour time frame. So what would we have to do to survive this? Well, the red would have to come up to the blue, and the blue would have to go sideways and then waterfall upward like this. And we could go sideways until we come up to the cloud. That would be perfectly normal. I want to go into this Bollinger Bands here, into the 3-day Bollinger Bands for natural gas. What I want to do is go into the 4-hour time frame, because the 4-hour for me is whale feeding zone. Price can move inside this 4-hour zone anytime, and it's normal. That's expected range you have to be ready for. So my position is profitable. I do have my stops above the entry, so I've managed risk, but prices could come back and kick me out right away. And if they do, I'm going to freeze, and I'm not going to just jump and put that position back on because I think my opinion is correct. Then I'm going to have to wait for it to actually break out higher again, and I'll have to start with a new position, or I'll wait for it to come all the way back and test the Bollinger Bands down at the bottom. So that's my trading system that I'm doing, and you can see on the longer time frames, I don't know if this tells us anything, but what I want to point out is clear up the indicators here and going to get our Fibonacci retracements. Just the regular 50% retracement from that huge massive move, something that would be as high upwards as this is long sideways. So if I was to make a square, which I'm rough and not good at, anytime in this range here would be where we could, just by this crazy, what do you call it, horoscope way of predicting prices, this might work out. And I'll go back to my my color-coded indicator here, and what I'm looking for those reversal ranges are any of the, no, I'm not seeing any of them right now, but it would be much the same thing. And what I was looking for are these blue bands and red bands to see where they show up on the weekly time frame, and they're way up there. So what I was looking for is, where's the red band? Because that's where I'm looking for the 1, 2, 3 top formation. So where do I get out on a trade like this? Where does my system say to get out? So long as my system is full green here, I'm not supposed to do anything except get my stop loss above my entry. In fact, I'm supposed to give price the range so that until the EMAs cross back over negative. So price can do a whole bunch of stuff before it actually gets to cross over negative, and I go to a partial hold status again. So long as prices don't hit my stop loss, I'm good to sit and do nothing. And I'm looking for the larger breakout and then the pullback so that I can be adding on to this position according to my trading system. Then I'll be looking for the breakout touching under support and resistance from the past somewhere, and then the pullback where it makes a 1, 2, 3. Then I can add on to my position and put my stop above my entry, and then hands off and see what happens, because I don't know the future. I don't know what supply and demand is for natural gas. So anyway, thanks for tuning in on this video. I hope it inspires you in a couple different ways. First of all, that you can come and join our Discord community and talk about these prices as they are breaking out, as we see these patterns setting up. I'd like you to go over and read this article on how to become a millionaire, and I'll link to that down below. And I would love to hear your story a year from now that you doubled your money this year, even if you're starting off with just a few bucks. And if you want to know how I'm using AI tools to help me become a millionaire, head over to the website AI Business Plans. I'm sharing it all, step by step. That's it for this video. Trade safe and keep those losses small.